Welcome back, everyone. We are going to work on these trees here that we took down last episode. Not quite sure why they're not limbed properly, but this is the first one. First one that I want to work on because it's caught up here. I think I got to take it down before I can do this. How's everybody doing today? Oops, wrong keys. There we go. Okay, so this could be interesting. How do I get these down the hill? I think I gotta go this way. You'll notice that I did take 2 weeding contracts, which we're gonna take, yeah, make a few bucks, but also to change things up a little bit. Okay. This could be interesting here. Trying to do this somewhat slowly, so there we go. Don't get caught up. Let's just get the rest of these limbs off of there. Okay, I think that one's good. We're just finishing up the weeding on our field, and then I figured since we bought the weeder and there's a couple of contracts, and I forget where they are, we'll have a look. May as well go to work and do some other work. Our fields are in pretty good shape. We do need to get a tedder, though, and something to pick up the straw, the hay. That's one of the problems. So we're gonna have to look into that, see if we can make a few bucks. But let's grab a couple of trees before we go off and do those contracts. We're starting to run low on trees. We don't have a lot left. I'm wondering about this one back here, how hard it's going to be to get out. It's kind of stuck behind. Okay, let's take this smaller one here first. There's a bush there. I mean, I guess I could cut that bush down, but try not to cut down more than that. Oh boy, where are you going? Oh no, I'm going a little too fast here. Oh, yeah, whatever. Whatever, this is working. This tractor is pretty powerful. Alright. That thing was just flying around, wasn't it? Now, just prior to loading up here and getting going with the recording, I realized I had a look, and it appears that there's been an update to this map. And guess what? Needs a new game save. So, I won't be doing the update again. That's 2 maps now that I'm running currently that have updates that I can't use because they require new game saves. That's kind of frustrating. There are a few little bugs here and there on both of them that I would love to have fixed, but oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's change my angle a little bit here. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to take this down. Come on. There we go. Get this one down with the machete. All right, this should be better. Come on. There we go. Oh no. Okay, let's see if I can push this. I might have to detach it. Yeah, I gotta let go. All right, let's see what we can. See if we can re-angle ourselves. I think I gotta push it over before I can pick it up. Oh man, it's really wedged in there, isn't it? What the heck? Oh, look at this. Look at this. And it's actually looks like it's bugging out a bit. So, I guess maybe I could take down both trees. This one is going to be almost impossible to get through the gate, though. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, I could zap it, I guess, but I don't really like doing that. And it's a nice tree. Or what I could do is a little magic voodoo, which I'm gonna do. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna pull it out by hand. I think it'll come out. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, my apologies, folks. My apologies for the cheat, but oh, I deleted it. Oh no. Okay, I got what I deserved. All right. Fine. Fine. I got what I deserved there. That's what you get. That's what happens when you cheat sometimes. You get... It doesn't work out. Come on. Jeez, I'm really having a rough time today. Okay, well, one tree less. I guess that's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to get over it. Let's grab. One more. We'll do one more, and I think, is my Massey finished yet? This one here, I want to back this up a bit. I need to come down this way. Hopefully I won't have... Oh, I gotta limb that a little bit too, don't I? Calm down. Slow down. It comes down the hill pretty fast. This gravel is a total blessing. It's so much nicer, so much easier to work in the yard now. Okay, let's step aside here. I think we're going to take the Massey to do the contracts. Come on. There we go. Ah, I forgot the limit. Okay, well, that's fine. 16,000 liters, not bad. Okay, where are we at with this guy? Looks like we're done. Looks like we're done. Growth, weeds, no more weeds. Okay, we're good. All right, so the contracts are fields 41 and 75. And 41 is here, not too far away, just up the path a bit. And 75, though, I think is up. Yeah, it's closer to town, so we'll head up there. I'm wondering if maybe I should take the other tractor and the Fiat. The hills, it's the hills I'm worried about. I only have 1,300 bucks, which is not very good. I need a tedder. It's some way to pick up the bales. Well, I need to make bales, maybe. Something to make bales. I don't have a forage wagon, or which I should do a forage wagon. We won't do bales. So we'll do loose material. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this guy. We'll see what happens. If it's not workable, then we'll come and get the Fiat. Alright, we're just coming up on the field here on the left. I'm not quite sure what's the best way to access it. Right down across here. Oh, it's a sketchy little bridge here. Okay. Go across here slowly. Keep in mind that some of my equipment may not work here. Well, this is the field right here. It's got a bit of a tilt on it, but not too bad. So let's use our steering assist on this one. 2 headlands, yeah, okay, that'll work. And there's a bit of uphill, but it's not too bad. I think we're going to be okay. I've been doing some research regarding new series that I would like to move on to, and I think I'm gonna still put off the logging series. I don't think we're gonna do that yet. I've had a look at the maps and I'm not really inspired, for lack of a better term. So I am currently entertaining the idea of doing a series on New Hope map, which is pretty much a sandbox map. It's not completely sandbox, but it's probably, 90% of it is kind of open. So I'm considering that. The last sandbox we did was New Frontier. And that was a while ago, so I think we're due now. I mean, we're on Comlands, but that's a little different. So just one tile, right? Next week we are going to be changing up the schedule. I don't know when the steering... oh boy. Okay, I keep messing with it. Maybe I just drive by myself. Next week, yeah, we're going back to Sri Lanka. So, Sri Lanka Mondays are back next week. What does that mean for Comlands? I don't know. It means that we're going to have one less episode of Nordenthal. And so it's going to be three episodes of this map, Rancho Fundo, 3 episodes of Nordenthal, and 1 of Sri Lanka. Okay, I can switch over now. We'll get the 2 headlands done, and then we'll switch to... there we go. And then we'll switch to... you're just heading up and down, right? I'm still trying to figure out a theme for the... If we do New Hope, and I'm not 100% decided yet, but I'm kind of looking at that right now. What kind of theme can we have there? Could do like a kind of a generic farm with all the things. Or we can specialize in something, right? Not seeing it's is that me, or is I'm not seeing where the where exactly the thing is. They did disappear, the lines disappear on me. We are about halfway done, so it's going pretty good. Get all the big rows done first, the long rows, the easy ones. Then we'll leave the small ones for last, and maybe we'll be able to skip a few of the small ones. This one should be done. So the money's going up. I think, did I set the stuff to sell, auto sell? I think I did. I don't have to deliver anymore. It's taking a lot of time. This is a nice field. I like this. There's a flat area there. I don't know if that's somewhere where we could set up a farm one day, maybe. Beautiful countryside though. Look at that cluster of tall trees over there. What property is that? We are here. Is this it here? Oh, that's a big one. That might be it. That's a lot of trees up there. I think the next one, I think we're going to put a worker on it. Hopefully we'll have enough money to buy. I would like to buy. I'm trying to do this quickly before I run out of field. Tedder. I need a cheap tedder. Yeah, some one of these, maybe. Doesn't have to be big. And then after that, some kind of forage wagon. I mean, the balers are cheap, right? That's the thing. But I have issues with straw, so I need some kind of bale shredder if I'm going to do that. There's no manure pit though, so maybe I just ignore straw altogether. That might be a good strategy. Looks like we'll be able to exit down at the other end as well, so that'll be good. We can go check out what's down there. I'm going from memory, but I think there's a house or something there. All right, 92%. We are almost done. A little bit more to do down there. Maybe 2 more rows here. One row at least. Okay, we're done with this part. I'm just gonna jump down here. And a little bit here, but what we really want is over here somewhere. 98%. Yeah, it looks like we were having to do most of it. Oh, that's fine. Feels more legit. There we go. I could go out the way I came in, but I want to go down this way. So I want to see what things look like. Contracts collect. Only 2,000 bucks. It's something. All right, what's down here? Yeah, there's some kind of building there. think it's just a house. Oh, this would be a small farm startup. With a sturdier bridge. Alright, let's head up. Let's go find the other field. This one's going to be a little bit further, I think. Got 5,800 bucks, so it's going to have to be a cheap tedder for now. Okay, so I see the field coming up in the little map window, but I'm not sure which is the best access to it. Oh, I think it touches the road. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a worker on this. It's gonna cost us a few bucks to do it that way. That's, oh, hang on a second. It doesn't touch the road. I need to go back there. How do I get back there? How do I get there? Oh, there's this road here. Okay, so I was supposed to turn way back. All right, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Not far. I think it's just up here. Alright, I think I turn right here. That's the house. Now I'm confused. Oh man, seriously? I think I have to go way back? Oh no, right here. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's a big property with lots of trees on it. This is our field right here. Interesting shape. Let's switch this to AI worker. And let's just let them go. I'm gonna have a look at tedders again. So this is 2.7 meters. This is 2.5. This is 4.4. So I don't know if you can hear my dog outside being a goofball, but 4.4. I think we have to do this. I know it's kind of small, but I don't really see too many options. The price is definitely right. I think we'll suck it up with this for now. Oh, I have delivery cost as well, but I have money now, so oh, my money keeps going up. Let me just look at this for a second. I forget what I did, to be honest. Oh, set to selling. So wood beams. I don't know about the wood chips though. Why aren't those selling? Interesting. Okay, let's jump over. Okay, so that's that issue. Now we gotta figure out how we're gonna pick this up. I think we're gonna have to get a baler. I think it makes sense. Cost-wise. Look how small this thing is. I don't believe I let it grow to the best height. Not height, but the best like full harvest size. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Jeez, I'm struggling today. It's not even morning. I've had lots of coffee, so there's no excuse there. So, anyways, okay, we're gonna let that go. Just put a worker on it. We'll get that all tedded up while I do some research as to what we can buy to take care of the bales. To take care of the grass. I keep calling it bales. Forage wagon. Cheapest one is 30,000. That's a lot of money. If I was to go with a baler of sorts, I can get a baler for 12,000. I've used this several times, works great. Although I wouldn't mind using one of these. It's a bit more, but I don't know. Just kind of looks fits the look and feel of the farm. Well, that's one option. The other option is to get one of these big John Deeres, which, you know, would be nice, but I don't quite know what I want to do. Either way, I don't have enough money. I could bucket the grass if I really wanted to, but that's a lot of buckets. That's a lot of buckets. What other ways are there to pick up grass? I'm trying to think of, you know, alternative ways, you know. I don't think there are alternative ways. I wish there was a pullable forage wagon, like small ones, you know, like very small ones. So, oh wow, this looks like it's going to take quite a while. That's fine. That's fine. How's this going? We're at 32%. Let's have a look at the used market, see if there's anything worth anything here. What is this? This is a roller for fields. 65 horsepower, 6.5 meters. Come in handy. And we've got a plow, a different plow. This is 250 horsepower. Yeah, we're not doing that. This could be interesting. Okay, let's look at contracts now. Sorry, I'm jumping around here trying to get all my bearings. I'm trying to look for a fat contract, but I'm not seeing any. This one here looks interesting. Why don't we do this contract? We'll borrow the items, 640. You know, is to lease the equipment, I guess. Let's do that. Let's take on this contract. That's a lot of money. It's probably the biggest contract, and doing wrapping bales is easy. So let's get on that. It's field 14, which is way over here. It's right behind our farm, kind of. So it might be interesting to try to figure out how to get here. I think I come down towards our place, and as soon as I hit that small bridge, just before we get to our place, I gotta turn the other way. Ooh, suddenly got foggy. Oh, okay. All right, I did not expect this. I forgot, when you have the store deliveries mod, leased equipment also will pop up here at no cost to me, so it does save me some driving, but I didn't really want that. Azeki. Looks like an Azeki. soon as we're done recording today, I've got to go out to the big garden, the one we just had tilled on the weekend, and I have to lay down a whole bunch of ground cloth. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Let me just make sure I go in the right way here. Straight through. Okay. Watch me get there and there's gonna be 4,000 bales or something. The thing I like about doing contracts on particularly maps like this is that you get to see the tour of the map a bit. I've done many a series where I've completely neglected parts of the map. You know, I'll cover most of the map, but it's just, you just never get around to going to see that corner, you know, that corner of the map. There's no reason to go there, so there we go. I see bales. How many bales we got? Ooh, there's a few. There's a few, bud. I want to try something. I don't think it's going to work, but no, it's not going to work. No, auto release. Automatic drop Z. Okay. Kind of nice and open out here. Look at the size of these fields. I don't know how many are out here. We've now finished. Let me just drop this one. So we have dropped 1, 2, 3, 4 bales, and there's got to be like around 40 bales out here. Maybe just short of 40, like 35 maybe. Next series we run is going to be set on more easy settings, more relaxed, more chill. Not so many rules. I like to challenge myself with some of the harder ones, but doesn't mean I enjoy it more than just chillaxing, right? I just like farming, you know, like I don't like being it too difficult, frustrating. Like when it's frustrating, it's you're not having fun, right? You need like a turbo mode, or just turns it into a little whirlwind. Wraps it in 3 seconds. Oops. We're a third of the way now. That's not bad. Moving along. The weeding contract is at 75%, so we'll be able to wrap that up soon. While I wrap this up, see what I did there. See what I did there. We're making some great progress here. We've got most of the bales done, and the other contract just finished just now as I speak. So we'll be in great shape. 74% done here. We'll make a few bucks. Let's collect this one. It's 1,600 bucks. Not much. It's something. This is the one that's going to be good money. I think you got, what, 3 more maybe? 4? I think, yeah, just 2 more after this. Basically, for wrapping contracts, you have to wrap them all. You don't get a shortcut where it ends earlier. Now I'm a little worried. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm wondering if I'm going to have enough. It's the last bale, right? Uh-oh. Will I have enough to finish this? Oh my goodness. That was really close. It's a weird sounding bird. Okay. Completed. Collect. Okay, we've got $18,000. Now I have to go for a jog. I've got to go find my equipment. Here it is. Oh, that was a fast run. I think I come through here. Okay, so that's it for weeding. And I don't know where I'm at with the tedding, but now we have some money, we can afford to buy some kind of baler, I guess. I guess a baler is going to be the way to go. So let's make that purchase. I was kind of hoping we could get the $20,000 one, but there just isn't enough money for that. So I think we'll have to stick with the $12,000 one. Knock on wood, I haven't had any more audio problems on this map, so I don't know what happened. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I'm not having to deal with that. It's very perplexing. I think once we're done here, I think we're gonna go see if we can grab up a couple more trees. I want to get that thing loaded up as much as possible, the sawmill. Then we're eventually gonna run out of trees. That's when we're in trouble, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I forget how much that property was. This one, how much was that? 63,000. Should I be panicking and trying to buy that? That's the one with the additional trees where, you know, it would be guaranteed income, basically. We're not going to have any other income on the farm after these trees are gone. Actually, there's still quite a few of them, though. Keep looking at it going, we're starting to run out, but there's still quite a few. And I mean, there's other trees as well, like these big trees here, like the one on the left. They're just a lot harder to process. Let's drop this in here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is kind of small. So ideally we need a windrower as well, right? Oh boy. I don't really need a windrower, but it sure would help. You could get something like this. Very cheap. Very cheap. Windrower mode, TEDDER mode. Oh! Oh, I could buy this sell the other one I just bought, buy this, and just reconfigure it at will. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Okay, we're going to buy this. And then I'm going to sell the other one as soon as I'm done with it. And this way we'll be able to do both with one implement, one less thing to store, etc. Okay, I'm happy about that. I didn't realize I had downloaded that. I mean, it's not huge. It's still fairly small. Doesn't show how wide it is, but it should work fine. Okay, and then baler. I feel like I have to do this, so I think we're just going to go with one of these. That's 12,000. This is, should I go round or square? I think I'm going to go square because round bales are going to roll right off the fields everywhere. So let's just get one of these. Oh, wait, horsepower, 115. Okay, I have that. That's no problem. I have that. That's not a problem. No, 690. And then this one is 100. They look the same. What's different? Does it not come with? Did not come with bale twine? Empty or John Deere twine? 960. 12960. I can do baling contracts with this afterwards. Okay, I'm going to buy the twine. I'm not sure if I need to do this or not, but let's do it anyway. Okay, we're back to 6,800 bucks. Now I got to think about that field. I think that's the next big purchase. Those big tall trees there you can see in the distance. That cluster. I still have a fair amount, so I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I just have to make sure that I'm strategic and I don't run out of money. All right, let's grab this windrower. I'm considering removing the duals off of this, mainly because I won't need it to cart. The reason I got the duals was for traction issues, but since I'm gonna most of the carting I'm gonna do will be with the Fiat, I don't think I'm gonna need the wider tires. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's get this guy. Let's put this guy to work. As is, we'll see how this goes. See what a worker does with this. And then this guy just finished. We'll go over and get the baler. We'll start baling as soon as we have enough, like a few rows. And we'll get this to the cows. So this I'm going to sell. I will leave it out in the open so that I don't forget. It did the job. It's not beautiful, but it did the job. Through here. Oh, oops. Now, I'll have to wait a little bit, I guess. All right, let's do a little strategy thinking here. Keep hitting the wrong key. No, what am I doing? Okay. So This field here, 63,000, it's got some trees on it. This one up here is 69,000. I don't think it has trees. Not the good kind anyway. It's got nice trees, but just not the right kind. The beauty about this property is I bet you we could sell these buildings for half decent money. This might make this property kind of, I don't want to say free, but we could be used for something else. Could use this area for some kind of production. Maybe a dairy up here would be nice. Actually, the cow pen we have does not do dairy cows, so no. Go for a little walk up here. Lots of nice open fields up here. Just going for a little jog down here. There's a few fields there. There's one ahead. Here. Kind of disoriented a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Oh, the farm's down there somewhere. These fields here, let's just go over this way a bit. All right, there's a few fields out here. These make great candidates for new fields for us in the future. And property-wise, let's look at it this way. So there's this here, 81, 107. And this one here is 183, but it's 3 fields. This is the hillside, so that's not a good one. There's some cheaper ones up here, though, 78, 108. Then there's this farm over here that I really kind of was drooling over. Oops. Oh, you land in the water. This is where I would love to move to if I can figure out a way to buy this farm as soon as we're done with Sylvia's project. This might make a nice farm. It's pretty. It's got that pond and one field. I think it's that one over there. Is that right? Yeah, it includes the one that's across the pond. So, anyways. Okay, where are we at? Do we have a good row yet? Worker seems to be struggling a little bit. Doesn't look like there's much grass here. I'm a little concerned about that. All right, I'm not sure what we're gonna do here, guys. So I'm just gonna let this play out a little bit. And on Saturday's episode, we're gonna deal with all this grass. Turn this off, not to waste fuel. We'll let this play out, and then we'll see how much money we get. What I may do off camera a bit is get some of more of those trees into the sawmill, and I kind of want to get these down. You know, like it's like a bit of a goal, objectives to get all those down. There's one sneaking back there, another one up here, another one up there. I'm not sure if they're on the property or not, but it would be cool to get that knocked out. That one across the way might belong to us, this one. Perhaps. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.